our needs and wants, but also preserves and protects environment for present and future generations. It usually works with the locally relevant and culturally appropriate programs. Environment, culture, society, and ecology can be said as its four major components. This work actually began from 1972 in the Stockholm's conference, where there was a conference about environment education. And then in Tbilisi there was held the conference about sustainable development, and in this conference everyone accepted the idea and strategy towards it. In 1992, one of the world's most famous Rio conference was held. This conference mainly talked about protection and preservation of environment, as well implementing all the things for all the countries as well. And in 2003, this agenda was itself improved in Nepal, and one of the most important focus was the protection and preservation of environment, and also education for everyone and focusing youth for decision-making skills. Well, mainly talking about our responsibilities, there are so many things we can do, but still we have less time. Government must be appropriate. There must be stable political government to help us. And not only us, every individual should be aware about it. Awareness programs, talk programs, cultural shows, there are so many things. And even the internet access. We use them twice, thrice a day. Can't we write something there where people's mind can change, where something will strike them and change their view towards this topic? Where people will be more aware what is going within us, what is our world facing, and what people are in this stage to be. So, government should help us. And then, women empowerment is the another most important aspect. Like, women are the most important aspects of this earth. So, educating them, providing them with job opportunities really plays an important role. And we know without women, this world will not last long. And even the natural resources we use, all the fuels we use like our vehicles, which mostly use from diesel and petrol. We can just use alternative sources. And at last, I would like to conclude by saying, when we learn all these things, why don't we implement them in our daily life? At least when we learn them, we can implement them. So learn it and develop it. Change your habits and think what we are facing and what will our future generation will face. Thank you.
Apart from being able to give out certificates to participate in an exciting event like this, I get to break the rules. And I want to start by breaking 3 rules. The first rule is normally when I speak, I'm expected to have an introduction of protocol. And normally that protocol begins with Your Excellency, Mr. President, or donor partners, or ministers of government. And today, I'm allowed to say, first, young people. And first of all, young people, slightly older people, thank you very much indeed for allowing me to be part of this event today. And I'm going to say a few more things in a minute. But the second thing I get to do, or that I've decided that I'm going to do today, which is breaking the rules a little bit, is I want to make a gesture. Forgive me, but I'll explain it in a minute. I kind of want, I think one thing we should be thinking about today is, maybe you'd like to have that one, and maybe you'd like to have that one. Okay? We get to turn it round today. And I think that one of the things that I would like to see more of, and I think that UNFPA would like to see more of, is allowing young people to judge the actions of older people. So, because it's today, but I hope also for the future, I'd like to give you, the young people, the opportunity to be judges. The third thing that I'd like to do, which is perhaps breaking the rules or changing the way we think about things, is I'd like to ask for the bell. The bell that was rung to say people had to stop their speeches. Okay? So, now I don't need it. I just want somebody to ring it for me. How long did young people have?
3 minutes.
2.5 or 3 minutes? Okay, so do you have a watch? Do you have a watch? You have a watch? so you can start now. I think there's an issue of time. And just after I arrived, I heard the bell and people had to stop speaking. And I think that I wanted to say a few things about time, about speaking. And the first is that we have a day today when we celebrate International Youth Day. And I think one of the contestants mentioned the point that we have a day for Women's Day, we have a day for youth, we have many other days. And those moments are important because they give us a time to reflect and to have events like this. But I also think that we can't just rely on one day a year. And I think it's very important that all of us think about what we've been discussing today and put it into practice in our daily lives on a daily basis. I think the second thing for me about time is to do with the fact that you are the future. And I think that too often we forget that unless we invest now, unless we give you the opportunities as young people, our future, everybody's future, is in jeopardy. So I think in terms of time, now is the moment when we have to think about ensuring young voices can speak, that you can speak with your passion and your ideas, and that you can give shape to the future. And we at UNFPA, in a small way, are very happy to be part of that and want to continue that. The other thing I want to say about time is that the time, you can't wait. I think that we have to seize the moment. I think we have to make sure that we take our own individual responsibilities. Too often, when I'm listening to speeches or I'm making them myself, we're looking for the solutions from somewhere else, from outside, or from other people in the past. And I think that the real secret to our success, to ensuring that we do have sustainable development for all the people of Nepal, the secret is to look at what we as individuals can contribute ourselves. What can we do? So don't wait, speak out, and do it quickly because the bell is about to ring. Thank you all very much.
Youth TV show Making Nepal Proud Globally को निर्धारित समय सकिसकेको छ। कार्यक्रम प्रति यहाँहरुको सुझाव, सल्लाह अनि फिडब्याकहरु लेखेर पठाउन सक्नुहुन्छ। त्यसको लागि हाम्रो एड्रेस रहेको छ GPO8975 EPC5478 अनि इमेल पनि पठाउन सक्नुहुन्छ mnpgtv@gmail.com. See you next week.